keep in mind that for yourself personally and for the planet, we are looking at multiple timelines. We're looking at multiple dimensions, possibilities, realities. So what's happening is, you know, it's like that movie Sliding Doors, where it's like, depending on the door they went through, it was going to determine, you know, the reality, or the butterfly effect, or any of those movies that show you, you know, how each thing dictates your reality. And that's what Dave was saying when he was saying, you know, Spirit is not going to tell us who's going to win the election, how it's going to happen. Now, Spirit will show us, you know, if this person wins this election,
timelines,
yeah. If the other person wins it, it'll look like this. But just like in your own personal journey, there is that free will, and there's that collective free will. And so we are, as a planet, going to be choosing one reality or another, and we are going to be experiencing those realities. It's like a choose your own adventure, you know, as they unfold, as we choose things. And
that's a really good way. It is a choose your own adventure. I mean, it really is.
Change it. You know, we might go one way and then go, oh, okay, and then change it and go another way. So that's why Spirit, in your own personal readings and in these predictions, if you have someone who says, absolutely, this is going to happen, you know, just kind of feel into that, because what they're telling you in their prediction is one reality. That is an option, and it very well may happen. It's like gambling in Vegas. You know, yeah, that is one reality that they're seeing as a possibility that may happen. Now, it's important to feel into that for yourself, because it really shows us all how incredibly powerful we are right now, and how much the future of the planet and of our own personal lives does depend on our free will, and looking at that moment to moment, not from a fear place of going, well, I hope it's this reality and not this one that happens, but from a place of, how can I contribute energetically to the reality I want to see? Because when you do that, you will see that reality for you in one way or another. So if you're thinking about, okay, I hope this person wins the election, or I hope this happens in the planet, what is the feeling that you're trying to achieve? Okay, well, I want harmony. I want things to feel, you know, healthy and balanced and positive. And what are those feelings? That's what you're actually manifesting. That's the energy you're asking for. So focus on that, rather than, I want this guy to go down and this guy to win, because that's going to lead you, you're actually manifesting more struggle and more conflict. Yeah. So, you know, start manifesting what you want to feel. When you think about anything you have any power in, whether it's how you vote or just your daily life, how do I want to feel?
I just need to say something real quick. I give this analogy a lot, and I'm going to give it again to everybody. And I'm going to use the example of world peace. It's just an example. So if the people who sit there every day and go, I hate mean people. I hate that they're doing this in another place. I hate that they're this and that. I hate that this is happening. I hate that this guy might win. I hate that this guy wouldn't win. That's not going to get you anywhere. Like India said, it gets you absolutely nowhere. It doesn't change anything. Now, if you change that around and just think about, I'd love peace. I love when people are happy. I'm looking forward to the day where all people are happy and good to each other. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm going to see one day. When you put that out there, that's what comes to you. That will come to you. When you say, I hate, that's the universe going, oh, the universe wants more. Wants more hate. That's all the universe hears. I want more hate.
And right now, unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are manifesting that. And what will happen now, what I'm actually being shown, Spirit is saying that actually we are going to manifest parallel realities and timelines, meaning that, like we just said, okay, well, we know only one person's going to win the presidential election, and you know that's going to be one outcome. But you're going to be watching multiple realities and timelines manifest around you. You're going to be on one plane. It's what we've been talking about for so long as the new earth. You're going to be on one plane of awareness where you're going through your life experiencing, you know, joy and health and balance and opportunities and, you know, uplifting things, and you're going to be seeing spirit everywhere, and you're going to be having this magnificent life and experience. And you'll look next door and you'll see someone who's experiencing a much different timeline and reality, because like Dave said, they've been focusing on the fear, focusing on the hate, focusing on the division. And you're going to watch them. You're going to be able to see them experiencing that reality. And that's going to be challenging in a way, because it's like, oof, that's hard to see. But your job is going to be to continue to focus on what you're creating, because they are going to happen simultaneously.
Yeah. And you know what? If you're creating on something real positive and everything, it doesn't matter who wins the election. It really won't. It won't matter what happens,
Right.
who wins it, because you're going to be so focused on that. That is what's going to be brought to your life.
Right. There's been a lot.
If the devil himself became president tomorrow, with the real devil, with a demon and the pitchfork, but you prayed, but you always just wanted good things, that devil won't be able to touch you.
Right.
You're always going to get those. So that's the parallel timeline. And then the people who are for that, they're going to have another timeline.
Yeah, that's a very strong message from Spirit right now. Ever since the Pisces new moon, full moon, and ever since we've moved into this Mars in retrograde energy that deals with a lot of action and determination and motivation turned inward, meaning we are going to have trouble feeling those things. It's going to be turned on ourselves. Ever since that's been happening, the message from Spirit has been like, use every bit of your energy and focus to draw in what you want to experience, because it's going to happen and you want to make sure it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the order form is now to put in what you want to see and experience. And if you're spending energy or any focus on this problem, that problem, I don't want that, I'm afraid of that, you're actually ordering that up to continue. So, yeah.
And I will add this: no matter what you want in life, and no matter, I don't care, we'll put elections and politics aside, whatever you want in life, when you ask for it, it is in your best interest to ask for something that is good, not only for you, but for all involved. So if you want something that's to happen, you know, don't say, oh, I want him to win because that'll make those other people shut up. Okay, that is not going to do you any good. That is just not going to do you any good. You know, to just say, this is what I want, and I want those people to eventually have that too. I want everybody to have what I have. I mean, those are just good. Those are just things just because of how the universe works. And the universe is quantum energy. I mean, it's been proven by scientists and everything. Outside of your body, 2 feet outside your body, they can measure the quantum energy around you. And remember, all quantum energy is a circle. All bits of energy is a circle. Everything is in a circle, which means as it goes away, it eventually, what happens? Comes back to you. Eventually, everything, the molecules in your body, everything. So whatever you put out there, remember, even if it's bad and you change your mind, it's still going to go through the universe and eventually hit your butt back. That's pretty much how you could explain karma, how karma comes back to you, because whatever you put out there, it comes back.
It's going to happen faster than ever right now, because because the veil is so thin, because we are at a place in our planetary history. I mean, it may have taken a long time before, maybe a lifetime before. Now it's coming.
Yeah,
right
it's almost, some of it's immediate almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was a strong disbeliever against immediate karma, but more and more they've been telling me immediate karma is coming.
It's happening. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we're not talking about I stubbed my toe and laughed at someone, so they stubbed their toe and I laughed at them, so I'm going to stub my toe. I don't mean that kind of karma. I mean nasty things or good things too. Good karma will come back
Really
to you too.
thing.
Yeah, there's good karma. People always forget about good karma. I want to give a whoop whoop for good karma.
Yeah.
Because that comes back to you too as well.